Right. Good morning, viewer. Greetings. So today's topic is about pain and consolidation. How do we turn our suffering into something that we can build a foundation on? Build something on. Because we're all suffering. And we have this desire to grow. We want to grow, build something. Build a life, build some sort of sense of well-being and happiness. Okay, so my last video was about Agent Smith and how we can rely on Agent Smith, right? To sort of Agent Smith is another name for the devil. How can we rely on the devil to give us a sort of sense of purpose and consolidation? Grounding. How can we ground ourselves in this sort of like truth that the devil is everywhere? Now, just taking a side topic now. For a long time, I thought well, the devil is a bad thing, right? But since doing the work and over the last few years, I've started to think more that the devil is a good thing. Agent Smith is a good thing. He's there for a reason, and the sooner we understand this reason and get to grips with it and understand why it's so painful and then learn to consolidate ourselves and our connection to reality, so that we can keep our feet on the ground, know who we are, then the sooner we can gain access to paradise. I know I'm trying to make it sound simple. I'm trying to simplify it. It's not that simple, but you can try to look at it to start with in terms of that being that simple, because these are things that are like in all the different religions, all the different spiritual realities, that they talk about this sort of thing. You've got evil forces working against you. It's to me, it's really obvious. For example, some of the examples that I like to go over again and again. We have the cure for cancer, right? We've had it for 170 years. It's cannabis. Cannabis extracts cure cancer, right? Now, when I turn on my radio and listen to the news says things like, what does it say? It talks about cancer. Not all the time, but now every so often it talks about cancer and how I'm going to put that example aside. Oh, no, I forgot what I was going to say there. But anyway, when I go to my supermarket, right, they've got this notice board, and on the notice board there's a little poster that says, if you donate to cancer research now, then in 2050 we'll be able to stop women dying from breast cancer. This may be going a little bit off topic, but it's just one of those things. It's a bugbear for me, and it does kind of relate to this what I'm talking about in a roundabout way. You just have to bear with me. Okay, so as far as I know, we already know that there's a cure for cancer, right? You've got these posters in the supermarket that's saying that if you donate to cancer research, then you can prevent women dying from breast cancer in 31 years' time. You know, I'm nearly 50, and they've been saying this sort of thing all my life. They've been saying this thing all my life. Every you know, they're constantly saying this. In 30 years' time, if you give us money, we'll cure breast cancer. You know, and it's like you get it in the supermarkets, you get it on TV, you get it on the radio. You know, it's everywhere. Everyone's telling you that if you give them your money, they will cure breast cancer in 30 years. And we already know how to cure all types of cancer just by giving people cannabis, right? Oh dear. So how this works, right? This is how people are brainwashed, right? They're being bombarded with all this information that if you just give them your money, we can cure cancer, right? In 30 years' time. My doorbell's going. I'll have to get back to you, right? Just give me one moment, or a minute or two. No, don't worry about it. You'll pick it up. Just keep your mouth shut for 5 minutes. Oh, hello, Blazing Big Joints. Okay, right. So, what are the other things? Cannabis. Yeah, Blazing Big Joints. You just reminded me of cannabis. You know, we've got the cure for cancer, cannabis. Yeah. So they're telling everyone, and most people have got bird brains, right? They're only using the bird part of their brain. Our brain is divided into about 8 different parts. You've got the lizard brain, then you've got the bird brain, the lower mammal brain, the higher mammal brain, the lower primates, the higher primates. There's probably a couple of other ones I've missed out. You know, insect brain. Let me just think. Yeah, you know, amoeba. You know, probably about 8 different levels of brain sort of development, and people have all different. My friend Tristan just arrived. You know, I was expecting him an hour ago, but he sort of turned up a bit late. Anyway, so yeah, so you've got these different areas of your brain that developed, and most people, it seems, or a lot of people, are on the bird brain level. So what that means is they need someone to tell them what to do. They're like order followers. You know, they're yeah, sheep. Yeah, they you know, I get stuck here. I've been thinking about these things for quite a long time now, and I'm looking at it in all different kinds of ways, and I don't know. I what it is. What I used to think that you know, we're killing all these people, right? But they're just bird brains. They're like birds. I mean, I eat chicken, so why should I think of all these humans? Like, say, for example, about 50% of humans are order followers. They're bird brains. You know, then spiritually, they're no different from birds, from chickens. And I eat chicken all the time. So why should I think any different about 50% of humans than I do about chickens, which I eat? You know, I'm quite happy to eat chicken. You know, I like chicken stock in my soups, and you know, I like chicken sandwiches and stuff. So why should I think any different about people? People with their bird brain, what they do is they play follow the leader, you know, and this can be terrible for humans. Yeah, I've been suffering from family scapegoating. Right, I'll read your comment. Big blazing joints. We are mammalian and reptilian combined. What is that? Why we're at odds with ourselves? Okay, blazing big joints. What I think is that we're probably about 8 different species all combined into one. The human race is like about 8 different species. You know, we all kind of look the same, but we're 8 completely different like types of creatures. You know, living completely different consciousnesses. At least 8. You know, probably more like 25. You know, or 50. You know. That's why it's one of the reasons it's so hard to find a mate, you know, a suitable mate. You know, I would like to find a nice woman and have children and stuff. It's a natural biological imperative. You know, it feels like I think about it all the time. You know, I want a woman that I can have like children with. You know, and live in naturally and healthy and bring up my children and stuff. But the world's overpopulated. It's full of monsters. Things like the cure for cancer are illegal. You know, everybody's crazy. What can you do? You know, I'm just sort of like I'm just trying to sort of like play it by ear, really, and I don't know, just do the best you can. You know, I'm doing the work. You know, trying to get healthy and strong, and doing exercise and cold therapy and eating proper food and taking supplements and watching videos about what's going on in the world. And I want to know what's going on so I can make the right decisions. You know, I want to know what's going on so I can make informed decisions about what to do about my life. How to understand what's going on, you know, and it's a whole load of work just to get to the point where you can ask the right questions. I'm not even sure now if I know how to ask the right questions. You know, I'm making these videos. I'm going to stop it now because it's like, thanks for watching. I still don't know how to, as far as I'm concerned, know how to ask the right questions. I'm so confused about the whole of the world and life and stuff. I don't know anything, you know. You know, I have to look at this video as entertainment, although I rather it was education, you know. But I really don't know what I'm doing, so I can't claim to be able to educate people when I don't know what I'm doing. So thanks for watching. Please leave comments and subscribe and stuff, you know, and do all the nice things that you're supposed to do. Thank you, bird brains.